Hi there. Today, for those who's not familiar with me, my name is Ted and I study economics in my fellow university. So today I'm coming up with another book review that's called Ecology of Hope, written by Ted and Young, and published in 1997. So, I don't have my physical books, but because I read with my laptop to provide, so this book provides an optimistic perspective on the various communities successfully achieve it sustainably and through the collaboration and maintain prosperation. So this book is divided in three parts. The first part is about history, the second part is about news story, and the last part is about moral of the story. So let's go with the story first because this is my favorite part. So the interesting thing is the author start. This is my amazing. I'm also like it to open and start with history. So opening with the change of mind, they effectively argue that the meanings of Copernicus, and this is the realization that we don't need to say the words and history talked about manners, and we need to realign ourselves with this. And this is the thoughtful start to the book aimed to replace the ecology of the dome to ecology of the whole. So the authors use Nicola Copernicus not to discover astronomy, looking at the stars. That is also interesting. I really appreciate that part. How wonderful it is. Look at the stars. I think it's around Renaissance. Renaissance century. So it's very hard. There's no technology like this. Look at the star with the wall. We are the center of the earth. And then we find out we're not the center of the earth. So that is another way we see the world in different perspectives. So, but okay, not to discuss astronomy, but astronomy, but also to illustrate the power of the model shift. So, and then chapter 2, chapter 2 address the evolutions of conserving moments. So, serving as a reality check. That ground later optimisms that the author analyzed only movement failures advocated for a shift from abstract concepts of environment to the live reality of the place. They emphasize transition from protester to the partner. So arguing that at the first century focus on excursion of why the next must prioritize re-establishing and functional relationship with the land. So to sum up, there's a wonderful story out there. Of the story that will be truly live your spirits, and they are the stories of courage, the stories of people, devoted to their place and determined to overcome differences that separate them. But all, they are reflection model for the rest of us to follow. Healing ourselves and nature, so to create truly sustainable cultures. So if you're interested in ecological and environmental things, this is a really great book. I recommend you. So thank you. I hope you enjoy it.